Chapter 4: Cognitive Restructuring. Cognitive restructuring is a cornerstone of cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and is pivotal in helping clients change the way they think, feel, and behave. This process involves identifying and challenging automatic thoughts, using techniques like Socratic questioning and guided discovery, and ultimately reframing and restructuring core beliefs. This chapter will delve into these concepts, providing a detailed exploration of cognitive restructuring, along with case studies and practical exercises to illustrate these techniques. Identifying and challenging automatic thoughts. 1. Understanding automatic thoughts. Automatic thoughts are the spontaneous, involuntary thoughts that arise in response to situations or stimuli. These thoughts are often brief and occur so quickly that individuals may not even be aware of them. However, they can have a profound impact on emotions and behaviors, especially when they are negative or distorted. Example: consider a person who receives critical feedback at work. An automatic thought might be, "I'm terrible at my job," which can lead to feelings of inadequacy and anxiety. 2. The importance of identifying automatic thoughts. Identifying automatic thoughts is the first step in cognitive restructuring. By bringing these thoughts to conscious awareness, clients can begin to evaluate their accuracy and impact on their emotional well-being. This process requires self-monitoring and reflection, often aided by tools such as thought diaries. Steps to identify automatic thoughts. Awareness. Clients are encouraged to pay attention to their thoughts, especially in situations that trigger strong emotions. Recording. Clients can use thought diaries to record their automatic thoughts, along with the situations that triggered them and the emotions that followed. Pattern recognition. Over time, clients may begin to notice patterns in their automatic thoughts, such as recurring themes of self-doubt or fear of failure. 3. Challenging automatic thoughts. Once automatic thoughts are identified, the next step is to challenge them. Challenging automatic thoughts involves evaluating their accuracy, considering alternative perspectives, and assessing the evidence for and against these thoughts. Techniques for challenging automatic thoughts. Examine the evidence. Clients are asked to evaluate the evidence supporting their automatic thoughts. For example, what evidence do I have that I'm terrible at my job? Consider alternatives. Clients are encouraged to think of alternative explanations or perspectives. For example, could the feedback be an opportunity for growth rather than a sign of failure? Evaluate the consequences. Clients reflect on the impact of holding onto their automatic thoughts. For example, how does believing I'm terrible at my job affect my confidence and performance? Socratic questioning and guided discovery. 1. Socratic questioning. Socratic questioning is a technique used in CBT to help clients explore their thoughts and beliefs in a deeper, more critical way. Named after the ancient Greek philosopher Socrates, this method involves asking open-ended questions that encourage clients to reflect on their thoughts and consider alternative viewpoints. Examples of Socratic questions. Clarification questions. What do you mean when you say you're terrible at your job? Evidence questions. What evidence do you have to support this thought? What evidence do you have against it? Alternative perspectives. Is there another way to look at this situation? What would you say to a friend who had this thought? Consequences questions. What are the long-term consequences of believing this thought? How does it affect your behavior and emotions? Decatastrophizing. What's the worst that could happen if this thought were true? How likely is it to happen? 2. Guided discovery. Guided discovery is a process where the therapist and client work together to explore the client's beliefs and assumptions. Through this collaborative process, the therapist helps the client discover insights and solutions that may not have been apparent before. Key components of guided discovery. Exploration. The therapist helps the client explore their thoughts and beliefs by asking questions that encourage reflection and deeper understanding. Discovery. The client is guided to discover alternative perspectives and solutions, often leading to a shift in their thinking. Empowerment. The process is empowering for clients, as they actively participate in uncovering new ways of thinking and responding to situations. Example of guided discovery. A client who believes they are unlovable might be guided to explore the origins of this belief, examine the evidence for and against it, and consider alternative explanations. Through this process, the client may discover that this belief is rooted in past experiences rather than current reality, leading to a more balanced and healthy perspective. Reframing and restructuring core beliefs. 1. Understanding core beliefs. Core beliefs are deeply held, fundamental beliefs about oneself, others, and the world. These beliefs are often formed early in life and can be rigid and resistant to change. Core beliefs are more pervasive and enduring than automatic thoughts, and they influence how individuals interpret their experiences. Examples of core beliefs. Self, I am unworthy. I am incompetent. Others, people can't be trusted. Others will always leave me. World, the world is a dangerous place. Good things never last. 2. The process of reframing core beliefs. Reframing core beliefs involves challenging and changing these deeply held beliefs to create a more balanced and adaptive perspective. This process is often more challenging than restructuring automatic thoughts, as core beliefs are more entrenched and may be tied to significant emotional experiences. Steps to reframe core beliefs. Identify core beliefs. The first step is to identify the core beliefs that underlie automatic thoughts and emotional distress. This often involves exploring the client's life history and the experiences that shaped these beliefs. Challenge the beliefs. Once core beliefs are identified, they can be challenged in much the same way as automatic thoughts. Clients are encouraged to evaluate the evidence for and against their core beliefs and consider alternative explanations. Develop new beliefs. The final step is to develop new, more balanced core beliefs. For example, I am unworthy might be reframed as I have worth and value, even if I'm not perfect. 3. Practical techniques for restructuring core beliefs. Imagery rescripting. This technique involves revisiting past experiences that contributed to the development of maladaptive core beliefs and reimagining them in a way that supports new, healthier beliefs. Behavioral experiments. Clients engage in real-life activities that test and challenge their core beliefs. For example, someone who believes, I am incompetent, might be encouraged to take on a new challenge and reflect on the outcome. Affirmations and positive self-talk. Clients are encouraged to practice positive affirmations and self-talk that reinforce their new core beliefs. Case studies and practical exercises. 1. Case study, addressing social anxiety. Client background. Sarah, a 29-year-old woman, has been struggling with social anxiety for several years. She often avoids social situations because she fears others will judge her as awkward or unlikable. Automatic thoughts. Everyone thinks I'm awkward. I'll embarrass myself. Core beliefs. I am socially inept. People won't like me. Therapeutic process. Identifying automatic thoughts. Sarah kept a thought diary to record her thoughts before, during, and after social situations. This helped her identify her negative automatic thoughts and the cognitive distortions behind them. Challenging automatic thoughts. Through Socratic questioning, Sarah examined the evidence for her thoughts and considered alternative perspectives. She realized that her fears were often exaggerated and not based on actual evidence. Restructuring core beliefs. Sarah explored the origins of her core beliefs, discovering that they were rooted in past experiences of social rejection. Through guided discovery and behavioral experiments, she began to challenge and change these beliefs. Behavioral experiments. Sarah gradually exposed herself to social situations, starting with small, manageable steps. She practiced new social skills and reflected on her experiences, which helped her develop more positive beliefs about her social abilities. Outcome. Over time, Sarah's social anxiety decreased, and she became more confident in social situations. Her core belief shifted from, "I am socially inept," to, "I can improve my social skills and connect with others." 2. Practical exercises. Exercise 1. Thought diary. Objective: to help clients identify and challenge automatic thoughts. Instructions: clients are asked to keep a daily thought diary, recording situations that trigger emotional distress, the automatic thoughts that arise, the emotions they experience, and any cognitive distortions they notice. They then work with the therapist to challenge these thoughts and reframe them. Exercise 2. Socratic questioning worksheet. Objective: to help clients critically examine their thoughts and beliefs. Instructions: clients complete a worksheet where they write down a specific thought and answer a series of Socratic questions, such as, what evidence supports this thought? What evidence contradicts it? And what is a more balanced way of thinking about this? Exercise 3. Core belief worksheet. Objective: to help clients identify and restructure core beliefs. Instructions: clients complete a worksheet where they identify a core belief, explore its origins, examine the evidence for and against it, and develop a new, healthier belief to replace it. Exercise 4. Behavioral experiments. Objective: to help clients test and challenge their thoughts and beliefs in real-life situations. Instructions: clients design and carry out behavioral experiments that challenge their automatic thoughts and core beliefs. They then reflect on the outcomes and use this information to restructure their thinking. This chapter has provided a comprehensive exploration of cognitive restructuring in CBT, focusing on identifying and challenging automatic thoughts, using Socratic questioning and guided discovery, and reframing and restructuring core beliefs. The case studies and practical exercises offer concrete examples of how these techniques can be applied in therapy. In the next chapter, we will explore specific CBT techniques for managing anxiety, depression, and other common psychological disorders.